meat order, and then the rest of it be snacks.
Hey y'all, what's going on? I'm hopefully my lips is going with me. Just coming in here, I had a topic that someone asked me to speak on, and the topic is depression in the black community. Um, and I think that that's a good topic, and it's something that needs to be talked about. For years and years and years, black folks have been sweeping things like that under the table. Like, what goes on in this house stays in this house kind of thing. And I'm sure everybody out there has heard that from their mama or whatever. What goes on in this house stays in this house. You know what I'm saying? And we deal with our issues or whatever the case may be. It's kind of like taboo, if you're depressed and you black, like, because you black, you can't be depressed. And if you are, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what's wrong with her? She's going to a therapist or whatever the case may be. Color has nothing to do with it. If you depressed, you depressed. There ain't no shame in it. You know what I'm saying? Things happen. People get depressed about things. You know what I'm saying? And I really think that, that like a lot of things in the black community is just not talked about. You know what I'm saying? Enough. And I just wanted to talk on it because I've been depressed before. I don't know a person in the world that, you know what I'm saying, that hasn't been depressed about something. Whether it be you sad about somebody you lost or whatever. Your situation changes. You go from being able to live this way to living another way. And it really ain't no shame in it. You know what I'm saying? It's best to talk about it. Go get some help. If you need meds, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? And of course, always the Lord, you know what I'm saying? You can always go to him about it, but it's no shame in it. It's like I used to hear you, and this might be a controversial video. Years ago, I used to hear, how you listen to the news and crimes would go on and this type of thing. And I really want people to chime in, black folks, let me know if y'all have heard this. Oh, molesting, rape. I know it wasn't nobody black. That ain't a black crime. Now, if you'd have said robbery or something like that, then it would have been a black crime. What the heck is that? Seriously? No, no. Ain't no color in that. You know what I mean? Ain't no color in it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like this, this color thing has, you know what I'm saying, just became its own entity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, if you black, you do this crime. If you white, you do that crime. If you black, you can't be depressed. If you white, you can be schizophrenic as hell. But I beg to differ because I had several people that's in my family that were, not several, but at least three that was schizophrenic. And, you know what I'm saying? And they as black as I am. And it's just a subject that I think needs to be, you know what I'm saying, talked about. Why isn't any shame in it? If you need help, you need help. It is what it is, no matter what color you are. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you'll hear some people say, well, black folks don't commit suicide. The devil is a lie. There's several, hundreds and thousands. Just craziness like that. And this one sister here on YouTube, she made a very powerful, she actually made 2 videos about being depressed and a friend of hers. And, how the impression I got, how it was like he was ashamed of that, how, he would act different, what I'm saying, because he's black, he didn't want people to know that he's depressed or whatever the case may be. What difference will it make what color you are? If you need some help, baby, get some help. Ain't no shame in that. You know what I'm saying? you know, and it's a shame that in our community we would shun somebody because they do say, you know what I'm saying, I have, depression or whatever the case may be, that we would be like, ooh, we ain't going around them because, honey, he's crazy. And, I don't want to have to cut him. You know what I mean? No, no, we shouldn't do that. What we should do is embrace our brother, our sister, and say, hey, can I help you? Can I, go with you to go get some help? Can I try to find some help for you? And ain't no shame in it. We're not supposed to make people feel bad about, things like that. Things that's out of their control. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just, don't get this whole situation with, it's different, you know what I'm saying, between blacks and whites when it comes down to depression and a lot of other things. No, it's not. We all people. The only difference between us is the shade, the color. That's it. That's it. We're still human beings and we should be treated as such. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be treated different. Oh, if you this way, you can't be that way or whatever the case may be. Just like, things like I think it was a while back, and y'all remember the help us down I did about the girl who had been raped by her dad and this type of thing, incest and all of that. That has been going on in the black community for so many centuries, and it's been swept under the table. When I first seen The Color Purple, and I sat down with my mother, my aunt, my cousin, and as women, we sat down and watched it together. And what I got from that, a lot of people get from that it was just an abuse case and it was just, about a weak woman or whatever the case may be, Whoopi being abused. But it was all about incest. And it was all about how men will marry young women and do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? And this has been going on in the community for a long time now. And a lot of people, and I'll just say it's a lot of people out there in the black community that may have been molested, raped, or whatever, and they don't speak on it because it's shame to even talk on it. Now, what the shame is the fool who done it. It's a shame that you would feel you couldn't talk on it and you couldn't go and get the help you need. You know what I'm saying? That's the shame. For real. I tell my kids, talk about it, whatever. If you need, when all of this went on with me, with my leg and stuff, y'all, I was super depressed. And sitting in that nursing home, like, what the heck done happened? You know what I'm saying? I was mad. After I was mad, I was sad, I was depressed, I was scared, and all of that. I thought I was going to just grieve to death. I really did. On top of what was going on with my leg, I had never seen that much misery before in my life, and I did not know how to deal with that. And when I say that much misery, I mean being in a nursing home where you have people that you just had lunch with and later that day they're dead and they're gone. Just to see the people that were in there that was just left behind, that you look at them and I just know that they had family, kids, and homes and all of that, and just it's like they forgotten. You know what I'm saying? No visits. But I was able to be thankful because my family was always there for me. They didn't even have to wash my clothes or nothing. I had what I needed. My family was there. And not only were they there for me, they was there for quite a few other people that was there. My husband would bring me something, and then he would bring this lady named Miss Claudette something, Lord rest her soul. Because nobody was really coming or whatever. So y'all, during that time, I was depressed, very depressed. And I'm not ashamed to say it. You know what I'm saying? That I was depressed, I was mad, I was pissed off. It's one thing if you do something to yourself, fall and hurt yourself, and you know what I'm saying, but it's a complete other when somebody takes something from you on a medical mistake or technicality. Yeah, I can get all the money in the world for what they done, but you know what I'm saying, it isn't, I'm waiting on the Lord to heal my leg. You know what I'm saying? If it never comes back again, it's no price on that. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't know how to be. I had never felt like that. I've been as depressed. I felt that kind of misery. And I had to reach out to them and tell them, look, I need some help. I need to talk to somebody while I'm in here, because this is about to drive me crazy. I need to figure out how to deal with this. And it wasn't no shame in that. They even gave me a little something to get me together, and it helped me, and I got off of it. I used it during the time that I needed it, but I did not feel ashamed. So I don't know, I just wanted to talk on that. It just, that those two videos just kind of struck home with me, and it was just something that I just wanted to share and come and talk about. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Video responses, comments, or whatever. I really want to know what y'all think on this issue. You know what I'm saying? And if there's anybody out there dealing with it, And I'm here to say ain't no shame in it. You need some help, you depressed, that's what it is. It's no color, So y'all hit me up, let me know what y'all think. Much love. Bye.